Hey guys, how are you doing? It's the 14th today of January 2016, and like you might have got from my last dream, just things have been very difficult for me. Um, I had a dream I'm gonna tell you about real quick. Kind of encouraging. I say kind of. I mean, it's really encouraging, but it's my senses have been so dulled. Everything's been so dulled to me. Um, Like if I see the number 444, I just kind of like, oh, okay. Before I was like ecstatic, oh my gosh, there's an angel around me, God's around me, what's going on? And, it seems like everything's just become very, very dulled to me. Um, it's hard for me to witness. Um, it's hard for me to to talk to people about God. It's hard to mention Jesus. It's like, you know what it's like. It's like you remember in the movie Beetlejuice, and that woman's trying to say Beetlejuice for the third time, and he throws those little rivets and shuts her mouth up. It's like what it feels like to me. It's like Satan's just trying to shut me up, trying to keep me from doing anything, and it's very hard for me to break through. Most of you know I'm a cop, so I try to witness on when I can. I try to help people when I can. Help the homeless. I help and I'm not bragging. I'm just saying that's what God has me do. Um, and I try to share things when I'm on duty. But it's getting harder and harder to do these things. Um, and it's just been, I don't know. It's been very hard. Well, let me say about this dream. I work at night, sleep during the day, so I have kind of a nap slash dream, I guess. And I was at like a store, and just nothing major. But then I was taken up, and there were ships coming in, and this aircraft was alien, fallen angel, uh, invasion, whatever you want to call it. And I was above it, and I could see the fallen angels fall to the earth. And I knew they were fallen angels because they were ugly. They were gray. Their wings were gray. Their bodies were gray. And when they hit, I could see a city. I couldn't tell what city or anything it was, but there was an area they went to, and they landed, and I kind of like followed them down from above them. And as they landed, the only way I could describe it was they started setting up like shop. Was what came to mind in the dream. What I was seeing in the dream was like setting up machines and like Tinker Toys, or it's kind of hard to explain, but they were like all busy setting up stuff and different kind of weird things, and everything was going on, and they were talking, and they were quickly moving is another thing that I saw. They were moving very fast, and they like had this all down to a science of what they were doing. But what I heard in my spirit was really strange. I almost wasn't going to put this up, but I'll put it up unless the Lord tells me not to. I'll put up everything that I'm shown. It was the voice of Satan and the voice of Jesus. I heard I heard Jesus say, "My people will be ready to go there. My people will be ready to go there." And Satan, trying to interrupt, was saying, "No, they will not." And that's all I really remember and heard. I didn't see them. I just heard that, and that's when I woke up. It was like I woke up in Satan's mid sentence, like, "No, they will." And then I woke up, and I would assume he said not. So it was a very stern voice from Jesus, like, "My people will be ready to go there." And I'm assuming heaven, or the place of rest. In Revelation 12, the bride's resting place. I'm not 100% sure, but that's the dream. Like I said, I've struggled, folks. It's hard for me to pray. It's hard for me to, um, I don't think it's pride. I hope it's not pride. I probably is, you know. But I'm praying as much as I can. I'm trying to focus on, continuing my walk in righteousness. I haven't fall prey to sin, but it's been very, very hard. And I know everyone's going through things, and I know their trials are very hard as well. So I know I'm preaching to the choir, so to speak. But just say a quick prayer for me, and you know, uh, and help me come around. I hate being shut up. I hate this feeling of I can't seem to speak or I can't talk. And then when I do finally get to talk to somebody, it's like my words just don't come out. Like I can hardly, make any sense. Like it's like I don't know. It's really strange. Before I had such, I could quote things. I could do this, boom, 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 boom. And actually people would, kind of, I don't know, for lack of better words, they wouldn't challenge it because it seemed to make sense, and of course it does because that's what's going on in the world. But it's hard to find those words anymore. It's hard to find the spirit anymore. It's hard to find, and I know the Bible says those with a broken spirit. I'd have to look up the verse, but there's a verse about that. So I know my spirit's just broke, and, I want to do more for the Lord, but it's like, there's no willpower. There's no authority in me, anymore. Anyway, God bless. Welcome your comments. But that was the dream, and just felt led to share it. And I love each and every one of you. And Jesus just said He'll make sure His people are ready. So I'm hoping to be in that boat. Love you guys. All right. Bye.